What's going on, everybody? Welcome back from what was an insane game, followed by a very short short break because I can't speak and I just got back and yada yada. But now we're back and ready to go as we are going to be getting into the final game of the night, last but not least by far, as top dogs of the not all of league, but at least in their standings, F6 is going to be going against the second place rival God Tier, who they have yet to face so far. So, yeah, that's going to be pretty interesting. Today with me, guys probably haven't heard from him in a while, but I know you know who he is. Skinny from Prevail. What's going on, Skinny? How you been, buddy?
Been alright. Had a nice little breakaway from everyone. No offense to any of y'all. Love y'all. Just need a little time, but I'm back. So, what's up?
Yeah, man. Good to have you back. I completely understand. Sometimes, sometimes the life of being the greatest players in the world just happens to take over. Best console players in North America, and also moving to EU actually.
Yeah. But
Gets stressful being a pro athlete.
well, pro quotation marks, but I'm flattered nonetheless.
Yeah, but today, I know you've been keeping up with the game so far. They've been really interesting, to say the least, how the matches have turned out leading up until this one.
It's a day of upsets, man.
It is, man. Maybe, is it the day of upsets, or is it the day of underdog triumph?
Oh, well,
Is,
I mean, I guess they're the same thing. Glass half full, half empty.
Right. As we get started into the map here, F6 is well known for being the undefeated champs of their section. God Tier, they're not undefeated, but they are close behind in second place, so it seems second and first are going to be going head-to-head here, as the first ban is going to be a Thatcher. That's going to be by God Tier, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's by God Tier. Thatcher, pretty sensible ban, especially on a map like Clubhouse. Lots of hard destruction to be done. Definitely hampers the attackers, as Montaigne will be the first ban coming out from F6 here.
That's completely understandable. It seems more of a safety ban there. Shield plays, especially today, have just been kind of a winning factor.
Yeah.
In what? Cade ban? Oh boy. So this is going to be, I know a lot, some people don't know, I wouldn't say a lot, but God Tier's, one of their better maps is Clubhouse, and did they just ban Vigil?
God Tier just banned Vigil, and Slits is on the roster for today, so the curious ban.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. It seems Mira and Bolt Planted Nows are going to be saved for God Tier. Vigil ban? What?
Really,
Why?
I'm just more surprised
Why
that they're
would you-
letting a Maverick through on a map like Clubhouse. But
Yeah,
seems already weird.
okay, so the bans don't make sense to me whatsoever. Thatcher ban, I guess I can understand. Montaigne ban, yes, of course, but I'm surprised no hard breacher ban, so all hard breachers, Thermite, Maverick, and Hibana all included are going to be brought onto the board. Zofia is going to be six picked from that IQ, so no IQ is going to be brought onto the board. No Jackal either as well by F6. No Blitz, no Shield, no any of that, but they will be bringing a Twitch into Zofia for, I guess, down below for that bandit trick. On attack, Legion's gonna be brought into play. No smoke, but there is gonna be a Maverick. Castle's gonna be brought on board as well as Jaeger and Bandit. I'm just so taken back. Everybody knows in the collective that. Continue. I'm sorry. I'll let you continue.
No. In a way, God tier almost won, or actually, I didn't say that they won that ban phase alone because with the Thatcher ban, this is something that you see more prevalent on Oregon, but to a degree it can apply to Clubhouse. But with that Thatcher ban, they're essentially forcing out like a hard breach denial almost from F6 for their defensive ban. So instead of getting rid of something that they would want to get rid of, like, you know, a normal plant denial, they have to sacrifice their defensive ban on hard breach denial. But at the same time, Maverick's still in play, and we all know this trick on this wall in particular. All that hard breach denial doesn't matter. But
this is what I tell everybody that has to go up against that type of, you know, against that Maverick play. Get aggressive on him. Get him while he still has that torch out.
So as I was saying, Maverick's going to go down here, but more so curious, and we were both caught off by it, was God tier was the one that banned the Vigil, and Vigil's almost like a must ban when you're playing against God tier, so for them to take it out is really a curious decision.
Yeah, I was so taken back by that, especially with Slicks, who is playing downstairs in Arsenal right now. He is one of the strongest Vigil players I've ever seen come to this day. So to have him be taken out that fast into the game, I don't understand. They would have had it. They would have had his op. It would have been perfect for him.
I mean, really though, a Vigil ban, you just switch on to a different roamer. It's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world, but I mean, at the very least, ban something else on defense, like one of maybe an Echo, maybe I don't know, because
maybe
they got to think of F6. Yeah, maybe a Maestro.
As he gets a kill.
Maybe a Smoke Pulse. I guess what I'm looking for here is what they're going with, because it looks like they're going to be trying to go for a strong defensive win here, winning all the rounds on defense. But if F6 gets their hands on defense, you know, if they don't lose any of these attacking rounds, which
it's not looking likely this first round.
Yeah, it's not looking likely. But as long as they bring it back after this round and do get to defense with maybe a little bit of a lead, they're going to have everything on the board, from pulls for that vertical to everything in between, as Slicks gets the final kill here. Off onto, who was that, Flicks? Yeah, off onto Flicks. But yeah, if F6 makes it to defense, they're going to have everything on the board. They're going to have all plant denials. They're going to have every intel op. They're going to have C4s galore. They're going to have everything in the books to try to hold it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You bring up the scoreboard real quick? I just want to see if that was a flawless round. Yeah. Flawless round by Gotcha for the first round. Almost everyone getting a kill. Depressed not being involved, but it's alright. First round in. He has an assist
though. Yeah. Yeah. So he was kind of there. Hey, I'd rather have you get no kills and 1 assist and save your life than push out and just get picked off unnecessarily.
Yeah, I suppose.
But I mean, he did what a Legion was supposed to do. He kept on site. He made sure to, save those goo mines for the final push. He did still get the assist, which was probably from a goo mine. For every top fragger, there is a support player.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
And if there's not, then that's a problem.
Well, I guess that Cade ban must have been. I'm sorry to cut you off. The Cade ban must have been for this one site here, for that kitchen hatch, is the only thing I can think of by F6.
See, but here's the thing though with that being said is that hatch and kitchen in particular, it's probably the easiest impact trick in this entire game to do. You just shoot out the floorboard right next to the hatch in the kitchen, and bam, nothing's getting that hatch off. But unless you're not really invested in kitchen hatch, then I don't know. But
Sam just getting a good look at the scenery here as he waits for his team to drone him out. As well as Flix is already hard pushing over towards kitchen. Here's everybody. It looks like they're going to be doing a 5-man downstairs hold as Flix is going to be the only person trying to soft roam up central stairs. Ooh, shots go off on the Flix. But Slacks is going to make his way back downstairs on the site and make off with his life.
it's definitely the right call to make. Wait a minute. There's no need to give your life away that quickly as Moto hatch is left unreinforced. Interesting decision by God tier here, but already got a push coming down the main stairs. We're only halfway through this round. And blue hatch left soft. This hatch is hit by God tier. There's no way you forget 2 hatches like that. And kitchen hatch is open now too, so all of their drop downs are open now as first kill come out. And is immediately refragged, and F6 is now getting hungry here.
Stay clear.
Now they're going to get that thermite there up onto the half wall on the site, and they will take it out as Rain is going to get that kill off on a Vivid. There will be a refrag, however, by Creations. Shots can't connect as F6 Bacon takes down Natsu, and now it's going to be a 1v3. Plant's going down. King goes out to his team as he tries to play behind the bomb. Tries to go for the knife, doesn't get it, and the shotgun does go out. Upstairs, however, is going to be Rain, as he does get that kill off from Kitchen Hatch and takes down Creations and will take the round. What were they doing? I agree 100% with you when you were talking about the hatches. Why did they leave them all soft?
Yeah, I don't know. The thing is with that is, if you're gonna leave the 2 hatches soft, you know, and only have 1 reinforced, then you would assume that they'd be really intent on keeping that 1 hatch just, you know, reinforced and not getting blown out. But no,
right.
There was like no attention at all in Arsenal, and which is weird too, because everyone was basically on site, but there was nothing really being watched. I don't know. That had to have been miscommunication. But round 3, we're up 1-1. Point to each team.
If you notice too, they had a 4-man hold on Church, and just got picked off one at a time. Yeah, like why? What is going on? A little overconfidence, I guess, on their defensive hold from downstairs. Nobody was roaming. Nobody was doing anything. Hopefully they do it different here.
We'll be going back to Church Arsenal again. Hopefully we can see all 3, at least two drop downs reinforced. Just if you're gonna hold Church like that intently, don't shoot yourself in the foot by not reinforcing at least Moto hatch. What are you doing?
Yeah. Evil Eye in kitchen.
Alright, so already the says they're more intent to actually keep the hatches from getting blown out. Just based alone on that Evil Eye. And yes, the Moto hatch drop down is being reinforced. Thank you, Slacks.
Looks like Supply, however, is going to leave that hatch unreinforced on a blue hallway. Or blue tunnel.
Thing is,
not as bad, but
yeah.
At least they got Moto, though.
Mm-hmm.
Drone is ready to go. Reloading on ammo.
Looks like Slacks is going to be roaming over into Strip. Probably wishing he brought this Vigil, as first drone by Bacon does go into Strip here, but doesn't see him. Hope it does last second.
Needle set.
It seems like the rest are, yeah, downstairs on site. Depress is going to be playing Blue Tunnel, possibly making his way upstairs now. But he's got to be careful here because Flix is sitting just in garage, watching over these stairs. And does figure out where Depressed is. As they also try to get this push here off onto Slacks. Bacon's going to run it for the site. And Depressed and Flix trade. As Bacon gets that kill off onto Slacks. Now the rest are on site. Natsu waiting with that impact grenade. Which is a lot smarter than what they were doing last time.
Doesn't seem like F6 is really keen to get that hatch open though.
No, it's not looking at it.
Hostiles found. Church.
They got the moto drop down. That was by the Maverick, but minute left on the clock, and Ash is already in moto.
Where was the call out? Where was the call out? Vivid didn't give the call out to his teammate, and Loopy's gonna take out Creation. 4 off though.
Ready to torch.
As Natsu does take down damage. Now it's gonna be even 2v2.
Vivid, not the most ideal spots right now, but given the standings of teams, and yeah, they'll be taken down.
Yup, Brain's gonna be taken down, and the plant will be going out here. Possibly a bait.
I don't know.
Does he hear him? 8 seconds left.
All he has to do is stay alive.
He gets 1, and he gets 2.
Oh.
Natsu gets the last 2 kills and clutches the round for God tier.
Clutch.
First off, I want to say shame on you, Vivid, for not giving that call out to Creations. There was no intel at all. Creations had no idea that Flix was pushing for Moto, like for Moto Hatch. I don't understand.
I don't know. It seems to be the ongoing theme so far this whole game. At least from our perspective, we don't have the comms of anyone, but
Right.
I don't know. A lot of
Either,
interesting plays.
There we go. Tachanka's going to be 6 pick to Echo. And yeah, it was either Creations just didn't act on that call out, or Vivid just didn't call it out to begin with, one or the other. I was actually kind of hoping to see that Tachanka. Or Tachanka, the Lord. It's not really going upstairs in the CCTV cast. Okay.
Maybe if your team's up 6-0, you'll stay the shot. But not on a 2-1 split.
No. Not on a 2-1 lead, but it is a very rare sight to see the Tachanka, and it is always fun to see when a team wins with one, so.
Honestly, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna sit here and say that you made Tachanka reliable, but at the very least, just give the man like a nitro cell. Give him something. So like you have one thing to go off of, because like even if you like accidentally pick Tachanka, you're like, oh well, at least I have this, because really you don't have anything with him except a good gun, really, but doesn't mean much when you don't have a gadget. Or sorry, a viable gadget.
Yeah. No, they're trying to do a rework to Tachanka. They just don't know how to do it. Completely just making him not Tachanka and upsetting the community.
Well, why rework Tachanka? You already have Maestro.
I don't know. Because he can't be used. His pick rate is so low. Ooh, Vivid does get the first kill again. This Maverick didn't learn the first time. As Rain gets taken down once again through the Maverick hole. Bandit's going to be the only one sitting on that ledge outside of CCTV. And Half-Wall still isn't open. Luckily, though, they still do have a hard breacher. Their Thermite, who is, making his way back around.
Nitro.
gets dropped.
Nitro detonated.
Oh, and he just... He would have waited a little bit earlier, probably would have got that, but...
Loading mag.
It's about to get hot.
That's their only C4 off the board too.
Looks like Flix is going to be getting that castle wall open, or castle door open, excuse me. As they both try to get it off the door into construction there. That was fun.
Both of the breaching rounds from the Ash were good spended. I don't know where, but those castle barricades are really proving to be a nuisance for them right now.
Window on CCTV is still there. Bacon is going to get the kill off, however, on a Natsu.
Special charge. Stay clear.
As he makes his way up the stairs here.
Dropping back.
Slacks, excuse me, is going to make his way up into logistics. As Loopy will get that refrag off onto Slacks. Shot's not going to be able to connect, but Vivid will get that refrag.
Frick.
All up to Loopy and Flix trying to make their way onto site. Oh, doesn't see the head of Bandit and does take quite a bit of damage. Flix here is going to be sitting on CCTV window. Loopy missed the door and flashbangs. Yes.
15 seconds left after passing a push here, which Flix seems keen to do, as he will get one.
Oh, but also it's down. Now they just got to play out this time as Vivid gets not one but two as he takes down Loopy and finishes off with Flix.
Vivid really putting in work here. Only 4 rounds in, but already his impact, at least in regards to cash CCTV, it's been impactful.
Yeah, that man, Rain also, by the way, he's got to do something here differently with how he's trying to open up this wall because it is just not seeming to work for him. But yeah, Rain was taken out very quickly. It seems roles are going to be swapped, however, as Rain is going to be the thermite now and Loopy is going to be the one to go on to Maverick.
I think that's for the better. At least in regards to getting that balcony wall.
Yeah. See, I'm surprised they haven't tried to bait him out with that when he goes for that push to try to take down the Maverick. Why he doesn't, why they don't just bait out Vivid. That'd be their top fragger off of the board. I do like that they're bringing that Nomad onto play, though. That's going to be F6 damage.
So,
who surprisingly is 0-3.
So, the curious thing about that, and I mean, both teams benefit from it in a way, is that Mira was 6-picked from a mute, while F6 had a Twitch on the board, and they 6-picked that Nomad. So those Mira windows are going to be completely safe, especially on gym bedroom. There's not really a whole lot of soft destruction where you're going to be placing those Mira windows, so ultimately kind of a win-win for both teams, but this is the first time they brought out a Mira.
I think they brought one in the first round against on CCTV Cap. I believe they brought one there as well. Oh, they are not letting any of that wall being opened up. Where's Slacks at? I know he's around here somewhere. No, it looks like a full upstairs site hold with 2 soft roamers. It's going to be Natsu and Slacks. Natsu playing over in Garage, and Slacks is going to be playing over in CCTV.
So, God tier, expecting a Garage take here. But it does not seem that F6 is...
I know he didn't just...
I don't know.
He did. He did just get him to another Maverick hole. He did. He just got him to another Maverick hole. They have got to stop bringing this man. They've got to stop bringing this man.
So, F6. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, as Castle gets a kill over by Garage, assumingly, but Do you know that you can actually rappel on the walls, go upside down, and Maverick torch the wall, and you're not exposed in the process of making those holes?
Oh my god. Vivid has gotten 3 kills. Every single round they have brought that Maverick just based off of that alone. As Bacon is going to get that first kill finally off onto the Mira from the bathroom. Going to be a push on the construction as well. Rain is going to get that kill, however, to take down Depressed.
Reach charge ready.
Now they're starting to push off on the site. That's going to be down by Yes Natsu. He gets a little greedy, and now it's going to be all up to Slacks as they just take him down one at a time. Ooh, quick headshot off onto Bacon. It was starting to look heavily in God Tier's favor, and now it's down to a 1v2.
Still winnable, certainly, for
Still winnable.
God Tier here, but...
My device is ready.
If he shot that and went for the flank, that would be...
F6, I guess, has time here as they're going for the diffuser plant now. It will be successful. Slats looking away at the wrong time, somehow not being taken out by damage here. As the Nomad goes out onto the diffuser. Now everything's against Slats right now in a 1v2. Very minimal health. Nomad charge on the diffuser. And all site coverage, really. As damage will take out Slats, and that is S6 finally getting their second round onto the board.
What happened? That was looking like a sheer God Tier play, and then they just got taken down one by one.
I don't know. I was more confused. I don't know if this is the case since there was so much going on at once over there. But the Nomad placed a breaching charge onto Logistics wall into construction. She blew it, and I'm pretty sure she downed the thermite with that. I don't know if that was the castle or the thermite doing that, but
that was Natsu downing the thermite who was by Rain, and he went in to get the kill because he got a little greedy, and of course damage was right there waiting for him to push and get that final pick.
All right. Because from my perspective, I saw a breaching charge down to thermite, so that's good.
No, definitely was a castle.
So if you've noticed here, this final round, F6 decided to forego the Maverick play, seeing as how hasn't really benefited them all too much on those exterior walls. But the interesting thing about that is God Tier's going to save themselves, unlock themselves, so they don't have to worry about getting shot in the face, making a Maverick hole in the wall. So interesting decision by F6 here, but maybe it'll pay off.
No, Ash is going to be brought on board. Said it's going to be replaced with a Zofia.
I like
is going to be brought on board as well. I do like
the Think is an interesting choice, but the way F6 is playing, they're not really playing hyper aggressive that you would really require an Ash for. Please only the Moto Ash soft again.
No, okay, yeah, there we go.
They do size. Man, what a weird day it's been for Collective. Just all these matches.
Yeah, but at the very least, God Tier is holding their own. This is the scoreboard for everybody wondering, by the way. Hope y'all can clip that real quick. At least look at it. Seems like Slacks is going to be roaming upstairs in the CCTV. And again, they have not been roaming hard, it seems. They've been just mainly focused on sitting in sight. Depress is going to yet again make... Oh no, he's going to make his way into the garage. Excuse me, I thought he was going to hold down those stairs. There's Depress. Gets the first kill off on the flicks. What? I want to press Y too late. And he's going to make his way back into sight, saving his life. As Slacks is going to get yet another kill. Again, looking like a real early start for God Tier. Yet again, they look like they're in the lead.
So, we're a minute in. You've lost your Finca and your Twitch as God Tier immediately equalizes things, and that is both Slats and the press being taken down. So, halfway through the game, and for the most part, a bunch of
Time to make a new
non-utility
goal.
operators, bar maybe Legion, all off the board. So really, not a whole lot's changed here in the grand scheme of things. But see how
My
sticks
biggest
approaches
thing,
things.
my biggest thing here is that God tier just gets a little too aggressive once they get that upper advantage. No reason, like there was no reason depression it came back up again from the same angle to get that second flick, and now it's going to be a 2v3. And what was a 3? They only had 3 people left. It was a 5v3 advantage. If they would have just played time and held angles, they would have had it. And now it's going to be a 2-3. It's going to be all up to Creations and Vivid to try to hold down these last 3 attackers from pushing.
Castle's down to getting the refrag. 2v2, 40 seconds left.
Oh,
No,
Bacon
Vivid's
does
left.
take down Creation.
Okay.
Reloading.
They don't have diffuser though. Now they do. And it's going down. Cheeky spot. Holding a very tight angle, just waiting for Vivid to push him.
He's done what he's doing here, so he does not have time on this side here. His fuser's halfway down, and ultimately, the Vermont will get the kill on his bandits. And my apologies for going so quiet there. It's just I'm genuinely confused by God tier so willingly throwing that round almost. I'm not saying they threw it like intentionally or anything.
No, but
you're a minute
no
in,
reason
you're
to
up
make
2, and I don't know.
yeah, no, I 100% agree with you. To push as strongly as they did, there was absolutely zero reasoning behind it. They should not have pushed that strong. And now F6 is going to go on defense at a tied game. So, oh, Natsu, you're going to have to 6-pick, bud.
See, and here's the thing. Here's the thing with that too is so.
Oh, don't do it.
So the way that these bands are set up, we'll let you do this, but the way these bands are set up, they were set up in what I would assume would be God tier winning all of their defenses, because there's a lot of utility available for the defenders in this game, which is not a common occurrence to have an actual Maestro and a Mira all available to you. But to end your split 3-3, that's not good. That's shooting yourself in the foot. So we will rehost as it looked like. I'm assuming someone picked a new operator. Is that the deal here? Yeah, alright.
Yeah, they just picked Gridlock.
Saw the Cav pitch at first, I got my hopes up, but that's not the case, so.
Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame to see. As we get everybody back in here now. What was 3-3 is now going to be a 4-3 for F6.
So, while you did all this setup, let's
Yep.
talk about that first half. What are your thoughts on it?
I feel like God tier would be up 2 rounds right now if they didn't throw themselves at F6 like that. They had the upper advantage. No reason to. Yeah, no reason to. Yeah, no reason to give up their position that they had. Um, if they would have kept Slacks upstairs, if they would have had him, playing his roam game, he would have been fine. If he just would have, kept being upstairs, kept running away, kept trying to just, I guess, scare F6 as they were making their push back onto site, as well as depressed. There was no reason to make his way back up the same stairs to try to get another pick off. They already knew where he was. They knew where to aim. They knew where he was in his, they knew the general area of where he was going to be. And the fact he just pushed up the same stairs from the same site was just uncalled for. There was no reason to do it.
Yeah. It was Thatcher, Monty, Cade, Vigil.
Yep. And let's see. 2, 3.
Really, you can set this up however you want, so that's how it was an even split.
Yep. Blue one. I'll just do bar stock for their win. And then we'll give a blue win. Arsenal, blue win. Jim. Orange wins, CCTV. Yeah, these ones could just be.
It's the half switch. You can really put the size whatever as long as it comes out the 3-3.
Yeah. Well, 4-3 now with F6 and 4.
Yeah, and I was gonna say between that last round and this auto win, that's 2 points for F6 now that God tier by all means could have prevented. So I don't know. This second half, really, I'm just curious to see how God tier plays it out because, like I was saying earlier, those bans were catered for God tier to be winning their defenses, and to end your half on a 3-3 with those defensive bans is horrible for you because, like we said, that opens up so much for the defense now that you are no longer on.
Am I putting a show on Mex? Woo.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, one yes, one no.
Don't give him the confidence. Maybe you might be putting on a show, Bacon.
Let me put this out, Bacon. As soon as you start feeding your dog, I'll start admitting you put on a good show. And we'll leave it at that little inside joke. But anyways, yeah. So now it is going to be 4-3. F6 is going to be up 1 round. That's very unfortunate for God tier. That is extremely unfortunate for God tier.
Razor wire deployed.
And it seems that the first round, which was what they were playing last round as well, F6 is going to go upstairs. Excuse me, I'll take a drink of water, but they are going to be going upstairs on the CCTV cache. Looks like we're going to have both. Yeah, both ACOGs, both plant denials on board. That's always scary for teams that are going for that plant.
It's also something we didn't really see. Really, it's not even something we really saw God tier utilize even in their defensive path.
No. I understand not bringing the mirror, but yeah, when you have not only an ACOG available on defense, but also plant denial and intel, being brought, to the table, being able to be used. I'm just, again, surprised they didn't take advantage of that.
So what I'm hoping to see here, well, two things I'm here to see. One is that God Tier's opted to bring a buck for this site. And buck on this map, very useful. I don't believe F6 really brought him out that much, if at all. And buck's just going to be pretty advantage that he's off of the wall, as he will be taken out by the Legion, so disregard that last statement. However, God Tier does still have their Maverick on board, and hopefully he will be more successful at getting the wall stopped, which I'm assuming is his goal instead of just poking holes in the wall. But hopefully he can do this without losing his life in the process, as F6 proved to be horrible at doing this.
Reloading!
Yep. Oh, Natsu's going to get that kill off on the Bacon.
Ready.
Loading mag!
Creation's falling off the wall, but I don't believe I think he only got the bottom half of it.
Cover me! Reloading!
Some serious drywall work coming up.
He got, I don't even think he got the full bottom. And they're just going to blow it open anyways. Seeing that they get the, no ACOGs? One ACOG. There's one ACOG on attack here, which is something I don't usually see.
I mean, it's understandable. Clubhouse
Short map, yeah.
tends to play somewhat more aggressive than the other maps in the rotation, bar, Oregon, of course, but...
And FC Damage will get that pick off on the creations. But Slicks is going to get the refrag off on the Rain Natsu. Not going for that upstairs kill. Instead, will down that Echo. Down, however, not out.
I don't think he's aware that he's
The push
down here.
And F6 yet again is just going to take down God Tier. Natsu did get down the Echo, but was not expecting the Jaeger to push up. Who, that was Flix, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah, so not expecting Flix to come up there the way he did. Very unfortunate. As now God Tier's got to try to bring it back here, bring it up 2 rounds. I know that forfeited round's probably going to be a little bit. Oh, Bacon, don't do it. That's a little bit of a tease. It's got to be.
He's doing it. He wants to put on a show.
Little bit of I think that was a little bit of a tease there over towards F6. But he did 6 pick off on the Legion in time, so he didn't bring the operator to the board. He will still be able to, play that will not be around forfeited.
So
I know I'm probably gonna get a message on that.
So
What?
So you've heard me calling today the day of upsets. I meant upsets in terms of teams and the standings and who's winning, not so much an upset for God Tier squandering what's basically 3 rounds for them now, because they were up 3-1. Let me just get that out of the way real quick here. This is 4 rounds now that have gone in favor of F6, and 2 of them could have easily been prevented. I'm sorry for harping on it so much. It's frustrating from an outside perspective to see a team just throw away rounds like that so needlessly. And
no, it's extremely hard to see. I mean, if you look at it from every single round that they've played, it's been a 3v5. F6, they always get F6 down to 3 people, and then they just straight up blow the 3v5 and completely lose that round. And I don't understand why. And it doesn't matter what 2 players they take out either. It could be their top fraggers, it could be their bottom fraggers on F6. They get 2 people off of F6, and then that's it. It's just 3v5 and 3 wins every time.
And even then, like, it
Reinforced
doesn't matter
door.
like who you take off the board, like whether it's like the two bottom riders, like in any capacity, knowing that you're up by 2, like in man advantage, like that's reassuring. And again, just to somehow lose like sight of that is, I don't know, that has to be a major blow.
Moving back.
Is Vivid still on the roof? Minute 30 left. No hatches open. I don't believe Dirt's open either. Yeah, Dirt isn't open either, as it seems Vivid's going to be the one to try to go for this roam clear here.
I wonder if they thought that the site was going to be upstairs.
As Flix not only takes down Slacks, but he also takes down Depressed.
As Flix commanding strip club, not letting anyone in, and Gautier is just focusing so much on him. And S6 is up now 5-3, both in man count and scoreline. And there's less than a minute left in this round, and Gautier have not made any sort of an attempt to get on the site. However, once you will come out.
Oh wait, Natsu is in sight.
And
as he takes down not 1 but 2. Holy shit! Oh crap! Holy crap! Holy cow!
What?
He takes down 2, but does get taken down by Rain. Now it's a 2v3, and now it's a 2v2. Oh my god!
Vivid finally getting
out.
the Jaeger, but there's only 20 seconds left. He has to make it down the site, and he had the diffuser down. You're going to go for hatch. You do not have the time to do this. As you're the last alive on your team, you have to rush and get the kills down. 10 seconds left. Yeah, this is an F6 round. Through and through.
Oh man, that is just so unfortunate. Wasted way too much time on that Jaeger. Hatch, they just sort of, the hatches just didn't get open when needed to be. There was no other focus on the site, no focus outside of sight either. Blue Tunnel was not even touched up until the very last second by Natsu as he made a hot drop into it and just rushed into sight. Did get 2, but it wasn't effective enough to be able to help out the rest of his team.
I don't know how to comment on that round. Yeah, interesting round. Honestly, I'm pretty sure, and I'd have to confirm this with him later, but I honestly feel like David thought that the site was upstairs, and that's fine. You know, people mistake where the site is all the time, myself included. But to be halfway through the round, as hard breach being as far away from the objective as possible, not good. And then on top of that, you know, a minute 30 left is when they start dealing with the Jaeger in strip club, and he gets 2 picks. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what was happening there.
I don't know what to say either. I'm trying to think of something, but there's nothing really else to say other than
Speechless.
God's here. Where's your head at? Hard Preacher was, yeah, like you already said it, there was nowhere near sight. I guess he forgot what operator he was playing, but he forgot where the objective was. I don't know. He just wasted so much time. And then the fact they let Flix just get those kills, no drones going out, didn't push at the same time, or effectively at least, didn't use any gadgets to try to get him out of there. No flashbangs, no grenades that were on the board. Nothing used to go at him except pure gun skill alone. And Flix being one of the top gun skill users in the league, you can't do that.
Honestly, that has to have been miscommunication by Dottie, because if you'd noticed, like, you know, we saw it on the flip end, Natsu was in sight and got 2 picks. But the thing was he solo entered into sight, you know. If maybe if he had
nowhere to be found.
Maybe if he had an extra body with him, that would have been a really effective arsenal take, and they would have had full sight control and possibly gotten the plant down. But instead, we're here at 6-3 match point for S6 now, who are, mind you, down 1-3, and now we're on match point for themselves. So I don't know.
Yeah, Rain's gonna get the run out kill. He's gonna get the run out kill from bedroom. And he's gonna take down Slacks, one of their top fraggers.
So, jacuzzi wall is open. 1-for-1 trade between two teams here. Absent still has man advantage.
He fell down.
Why?
Reloading!
Killing me
First
out
he's
here.
gonna get taken down.
So we're here. Vivid and Creation, the last two. Vivid on 20 HP now after assumingly falling off of the roof of the building, which is not something you want to be doing on match point against your team. This still technically is winnable for God tier, but at this point it's looking very unlikely. But hey, it might be the comeback of the century. So you will actually
Well,
get
they
the
did
kill
get Rain.
onto Rain,
Torch is hot.
using that castle barricade to his advantage, or at least would appear to be as he gets shot through the maverick hole that he's made. So it's creation now, 30 seconds left, and really covered on every angle. Disconnect comes out, and damage gets the final kill on creations, and F6 win 6 rounds in a row to come back from 1-3 to a 7-3 victory. So, good on them. But, yeah, maybe not an upset in regards to the score outcome, but definitely an interesting day for collective here. I don't know what to make of any of it.
That I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. Hey, Damage, what's going on, man? That was.
What's up?
Let me start by saying what a comeback.
Thank you, bro. I'm so happy we were able to get out of that rut we had the first half, dude. He tilted really
Yeah,
heavy on that first half, honestly.
I don't know what to. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless after that game. Skinny, start us off, I guess.
Alright, so first of all, GG's. Congrats on the
Thank you.
on your what I believe would be your 6th win so far. So you keep your title of undefeated in a day of upsets. So congrats on that. But
Yeah.
couple things. So the Thatcher ban on God tier's side. Did you guys ban the Cade as kind of just, you know, like you were forced to, or was that just a ban that you guys were planning on going with regardless?
No, we weren't originally playing a Kaid ban, but when they banned the Thatcher, we didn't take advantage of that for the armory site, so we just decided to get rid of that headache and take Kaid off the board.
Yeah, and on top of that, you know, Thatcher's banned, which means that Maverick's on the board, but your guys' success rate on the Maverick in that first half was quite not really there. But the way that those bans were set out, at least to me, the way I saw it was really God tier banking on winning their defenses. You had an Echo available, you had a Maestro available, you had a Mirror available, and were you guys worried about that on your attacking half?
No, not really. We're confident in our attack, but the crutch of having the no Thatcher played a big part of it. It was weird to kind of adjust to playing without that, because Thatcher is just a big piece of most offenses. So it just took us a little bit to adjust, and luckily we were able to and tie it up at the half. Keep us in.
Split it up 3-3, and then yeah, definitely. Like, you guys took full advantage of the utility available to you guys in the second half. Just clean sweep through. I mean, granted, you were gifted around, we'll say, but regardless, still plays to your favor. But yeah, really just all-around good plays by all of the team. Really, I don't want to say there was any real standout players. You all were just doing your part. I mean, aside from Bacon, mine do bacon things,
Yeah.
but that's neither here nor
Yeah.
there. But
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a different topic. Topic.
yeah, we only get to see it, you get to deal with it, so we'll leave you with that. But that's really all I have to add in. So hopefully Mex has organized his thoughts and can ask you his own questions or not. But that's all I have. So yeah, GG.
Talk to me next.
Well,
I've missed
to
you.
put it softly, I have a lot more questions for God tier than I do for F6. Like I got a whole book of questions for God's, half a page for you. I guess I first want to shout out, congratulations on the game. Good half, good game in general. Very sorry to see that they had to forfeit one round just because of picking Gridlock. But there was an announcement on that. She is not allowed in league games, so that's that. That's here nor there. We did top out as well at 53 views tonight, so that's pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty good. You had a lot of views. You had a lot of people, a lot of eyes watching your game. Is there anything you want to say to everybody that came out to watch this game tonight?
Obviously, just thank you to everybody who tuned in, everybody who is supporting us in the Twitch chat. I know a lot of people had voted on that. We had a Twitter poll up, and we had it was like 56% of the votes. So that really, we saw that got us excited for the match. We knew we had to play our best and stuff like that. And knowing it actually pulled out a crowd like that is really fun to hear. Obviously, any type of growth that happens here on any match, it's a great feeling to see, especially when it happens on one of ours. So just thank you everybody that tuned in today. Hopefully you got to watch a great game.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I don't really have anything. I have a whole mountain of questions for God tier. But for you guys, you did everything you could have done in your ability. Even when you were down 2 players and it was a 3v5, even when it was looking like God tier was taking the lead for most of those rounds, and also when they were up 3-1. So I guess you did what you had to do to make that comeback. Good job. Don't ever play Maverick again. No, I'm playing. No, but yeah, I guess, yeah, if Skinny has nothing else to say, I guess we'll give you your 30 seconds of fame to shout out any social media, any merchandise, anything like that, your team, whatever. You already know how this works. I'll give you your 30 seconds, and then I guess I'll do the outro.
Obviously, shout out to my team. They all played great. Flix was wasting time as always. It's always fun to play with them and have things come out our way. Thank you to everybody who came in, watched the match. Hopefully you had as fun watching as I did playing. Thanks to you two for casting. I bet you both did great. As always, shout out my vice president, Malik. And also shout out my dad. He actually watched this match. This was the first match of mine that he had actually watched. So yeah, that's about it.
Oh, well, hello, T's dad. Howdy.
Papa Damage,
well,
what up?
What up, Papa Damage? Well, with that, I guess, last being said, I want to thank everybody for coming in here tonight. Topped out at quite a few viewers. Pretty good for a Saturday night. I just want to thank everybody in Collective for coming out here today. And I also want to thank all the admins in the Collective that have been keeping us going. We don't really, we don't shout out admins too much, but the jobs everyone does individually and as a whole, just to keep this collective together, to keep us growing and to bring us to where we are today has been astounding. All the new teams watching, make sure to take note. Next season's going to be, right around the corner before you know it, and then you're going to have that chance to compete for that cash prize. So make sure to keep that in mind. I just want to, again, shout out F6 Damage. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, T, for coming in here. And, good job. Again, congratulations today. Oh,
you mind if I say one
you
more
have to
thing?
say something to say?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
NH, we play them next week. We've got you could say a little bit of rivalry. We played them a lot in scrims. I just want to say, hopefully they're ready. I want to see if they can be the first team to top us, but just letting them know that we're ready for them, and that should be another great game.
Right on. Well, with that being said, Skinny, thank you for coming in here. Thank you for casting with me this game today. I think it was one of the top games. It was definitely pretty worthy. But really interesting plays throughout all the games today. to say the least.
Right.
So with that being said, I've been Mex. He's been Skinny. Again, want to thank you guys all once again. Make sure to follow us on all social media platforms: YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram at collective_esports. Collect_esports for Twitch, by the way. It's a little bit different. Make sure to follow, like, subscribe. Just show us support. And yeah, make sure to stop in tomorrow for the next game coming up in Collective League Esports. And with that being said, I wish you guys a wonderful night, and we'll see you next time.